Good morning student. Today I am going to discuss about a very interesting topic, India in the 18th century, especially the decline of the Mughal Empire. As you know, the medieval period of our country started from the 8th century. It started from the 8th century and it was continued up to 18th centuries. Means 18th century is a junction between the medieval period and modern period in our country. And the decline of the Mughal Empire is one of the important events during the 18th century only that played a vital role to transport the medieval period into the modern period. If the questions of your is how, then the culture before the 18th centuries, this was Indo-Islamic cultures because the Islamic ruler was ruling in our country, were ruling in our countries, and they mixed with our cultures and it became Indo-Islamic cultures. After the 18th century, it was changed by the British into the Western cultures. Another way you can say that it was also the transfer the power from the hand of emperor to a British company, and this transformation only happened after the decline of the Mughal Empire. So the student, we understood the importance of these chapters during the 18th century. Before start the discussion of the causes of the decline of the Mughal Empire, we have to know that little details about the Mughal Empire. So the Mughal Empire was accounted as a Indian empire, as because it is also ruled around that 300 years in our countries, and that period is also remarkable for its expensive architecture like the Taj Mahal, Red Fort, etc. So now we'll see the causes of the causes of the decline of the Mughal Empire. Here you can see that first Mughal ruler, he is the early Mughal emperor Babur, Humayun, Akbar, Jahangir, and here you can see Shahjahan and Aurangzeb. So this is very important, that's why I have given the diagram here, because this from this Aurangzeb period only the decline was started. So what are the cause was very important for this decline of Mughal Empire. Here you can understand the Mughal Empire, which had reached its zenith during the Shahjahan period but began the decline after the rule of Aurangzeb. That's why I have shown that diagram. Their chronological orders, the rulers' names are written. In fact, of the decline began during the last days of the Aurangzeb. There are the many causes of the downfall. These great dynasties. Let us view the causes of the hastened the fall of the Mughal Empire. So here you can see the Aurangzeb's religious policies is the first and important cause. Weak successor, no defined laws of succession, poor economy, rise of new powers, coming of the Europeans and foreign invasions. So we will discuss one by one all the causes. Today we will discuss few causes, next day we will discuss the rest of the causes. First one, role of the Aurangzeb in the decline. These two policies, religious policies and Rajput policies, become was one of the two important causes of this decline. So religious policy, Aurangzeb was brave and untiring in carrying out his duties, but he failed to be a good ruler because of his religious orthodoxy. Religious orthodoxy is very important cause and under of the religious policies, religious orthodoxy. In 1679, he reimposed the jizya as a non-believers on the non-believers. So he imposed some of the taxes for the non-Muslims. This is one of this is jizya. He denounced the idea of joining hands with the Hindus for the integrity of the empire. So he didn't show any respect to the Hindus to rule over their countries only. He ordered the demolitions of several hundred temples. He also demolished hundred of temples of the Hindus, and his religious policies insulted the non-Muslim and caused the discontent and unrest. So here you can see that religious policies is totally against of the non-Muslim. He imposed lot of different type of the taxes against of the non-Muslims. So non-Muslim rulers or non-Muslim peoples stand against of him. and it also become the one of the cause of this decline. Next one, Rajput was a very powerful regional kingdom. This Rajput kingdom also not supporting Aurangzeb to rule over our countries. Aurangzeb did not attach enough importance to the Rajput alliance. We got the information that during Akbar period the Rajputs are getting the respect, but in the time of Aurangzeb that respect fully gone. In December 1678, he introduced a change of the policy towards the Rajput, who had contributed much to the growth of the Mughal Empire. We already know that Rajput was the main obstruction to the Mughal rulers, and that obstruction was fully abolished with the help of Akbar, because he made a friendly relationship between the with the Rajput ruler. When he annexed, here you can see, when he annexed Marwar, and Aurangzeb aggressive policy dropped the Rajputs to gather forces, and the Rajputs were turned into the almost the national uprising. Here you can see the Rajput fully is they are fond of the Hindu religions, so this Rajput is totally come against of the Aurangzeb and of the Mughal Empire. Next cause, weak successor. The successor of the Aurangzeb were both weak and incompetent or also inefficient. The later Mughals spent more time in their harems and in their pleasures, so they spend the maximum time for their luxury life, and soon lost control of the state. Pleasure and soon lost control of the state. So after that they lost control of the state or the regional kingdom. The later Mughal rulers, they are the weak successor. Except Bahadur Shah maximum, there were weak successor. The rulers were the successor of the Aurangzeb, which were totally weak and incompetent or inefficient. Here we can see the last ruler of the Mughal Empire of the later Mughal period is Bahadur Shah II, and here you can see 1857 the Mughal Empire was totally abolished. No laws of succession. After Aurangzeb's death, jealousy grew between the 17 sons, grandson and great grandson, as they tried to grab the wealth and power. Within the 10 years of the Aurangzeb death, there was seven battle for the succession, in which a large number of the capable soldiers, princes and nobles were killed, and lost this man further weakened the royal families and the empire. So the war of succession is also very important, played a very important role for this decline of the Mughal Empire, because this war of succession they have lost lot of power also and wealth also, and this empire become very weak and inefficient to rule over the countries. Next, roles of the nobles. Various group of the nobles like the Turanis, they from the Transjordania, Iranis from the Persia, Afghans and Jadas, Indian Muslim, consider the against each other, and incapacity and lack of regulation of the later Mughal further contributed to the erosions of the royal authority. The nobles started playing the role of kingmakers. So here the nobles become the very powerful, because they saw that now Mughal Empire is very emperor are very weak, so they have tried to capture their own portions and declare the independence. Next is poor economy. The economic stability of the empire was ruined because of constant wars. Here you can see war of succession also one of the cause. Some of the wars did not add even an inch of the Mughal Empire. Besides this, the Mughal rulers spent lavishly on building and monuments. Finally, the foreign invasion completely shattered the economy. Here you can see also that their luxury life. There also they spent lot of money in the war, and also they have spent lot of money to make the buildings and architectural development. So during Shahjahan period, you also see that they have made the Taj Mahal. They had made the Taj Mahal. So lot of money they have spent also. So this during this poor economic also, that other weak rulers and successors are spending their lavishly or luxury life. And size of the empire also one of the cause. The Mughal Empire had become the too large and controlled by any ruler from the one center in Delhi. It was very difficult. The great Mughal were efficient and exercised control over the ministers and army, but the later Mughal were poor administrators. As a result, the distant provinces become the independents. The rise of independent state led to the disintegrations of the Mughal Empire. Here, size of the empire also very important for the decline of the Mughal Empire. So that's why at the time of Aurangzeb, that Mughal Empire expanded much, and and that's why they cannot control over the all territories, and which are the regional kingdom was very far from the main center of the Mughal Empire. They have declared independent and they have started ruling in their own places. They slowly means gradually the total empire also lost control, and all the state come out of the control of the Mughal emperor. So today I have discussed about these other causes. So you will try to write these causes from this video, and next day we'll discuss about the other some causes. Okay, thank you.